Last year, I repurposed a feature I called Scrap Roll for another feature I called the Wall Ride. And this is what's left of Scrap Roll. And this is how I left it before the winter hit. I've slowly been moving dirt around and building this section up, and now I have a section I want to test.
So now there's 3 different ways to kind of hit this section. You can go down the berm and pick up some speed for the wall ride, or you can jump over the berm completely from the pallet kicker. And then over here where we have the greenway section, you can kind of go up the log section of this on-ramp and jump over into the berm. I want to see if that's actually practical, doable, or fun at all.
But first, I want to get rid of some of this excess wood just so I don't fall on it and get hurt.
I gotta figure out something to do with this, but for right now, we'll just put over to the side. Let's test out the berm first, get a little warm up in. That was really weird. And I think I'm really awkward turning right. Let's try a few more times to make any determination.
The berm itself was fine, even though I didn't make it all the way to the wall ride, and I learned I'm not a huge fan of turning right.
Oh, I can't turn right.
But for the gap between the log portion of the greenway into the berm, I had some trouble. And I'll save you some time and give you a synopsis of my attempts.
Oh God. That was kind of lame.
I landed it a few times, but wasn't really satisfied with how it felt.
I mean, it's possible. I just didn't like how it looked or felt, really.
So I went and tried the pallet kicker, which took another few hours for some reason. I just did it. I had some other cameras that were on, which is nice. But I just did it, but I didn't have the audio or the main camera capture it.
Smooth.
You better be on. Are you on?
But the issue was, aside from it taking 6 hours to land all these,
Oh, that breeze.
was that it didn't really feel good or smooth. The berm was smooth, but I just can't turn right, so maybe I needed alterations for it. The pallet kicker was fine after a while of attempts, but the gap from the log to the berm really felt awkward and slow. I think the issue is steepness of the log. You need to be coming in pretty hot to keep the speed needed for any gap, since the incline slows you down. And this section is supposed to flow rather than be overtly calculated with little wiggle room for error. So I'm unsure if a big gap is appropriate here. But I had a plan to fix both the issue with berm and the issue with the log to berm gap. And it was essentially just to throw dirt on the problem. I essentially just made the berm really big, as it should be, to lessen the gap between the log ramp and the top part of the berm. This way, hopefully the gap landing will feel smoother and the berm itself will be smooth. I also widened the landing ramp to the pallet kicker just so you have some wiggle room here. Although the dirt needs time to settle and harden, I'm just going to try it out now.
Well, the bigger berm is better. It still feels a little awkward, but I'm gonna chalk that up to just me not being able to turn right, like reverse Zoolander. I was able to link this drop-in with the wall ride once, which is nice. It didn't look pretty at all, but it happened, so I'm happy with it. This is how the space where scrap roll used to be is going to stay for at least right now.
I still love the pallet kicker even though it gives me some trouble, but at least there's some variety here, and I'm sure with some future tweaks, there can be even more options. The trail map didn't change all too much, but I'm currently also building some extra trail at the top of the map. So hopefully that rides well and it'll be more smooth than this section. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing if you want more unicycle content, or just to see how this trail grows. Thanks and good luck.
Butt print. What up? What up? Oh, ow. This is just going to be another video of me falling over and over and over again.